Good morning. Not bad, not so good, but I switched from creamer to soy almond milk. Getting better. So, good morning. What I want to talk about today is each one of us have had expectations of something in our life and wanted it to be a certain way. This weekend, one of my cousins suggested, she was telling us that she made a PowerPoint presentation for her boyfriend at that point. Now they're happily married, but she made a PowerPoint presentation to give him kind of like instructions about what she wanted her engagement ring to look like. And she basically said she dreamed about this her whole life. She knew what she wanted, and she wanted him to be successful at picking out one that she really loved. So she made him a PowerPoint that basically gave him the instructions so that he would get it right. So it made me think. Somebody else told me that their mom, before she died, wrote out step-by-step instructions about the funeral, what everybody should wear, and what food should be brought into the house. And I know when I was facing advanced cancer, I felt this need, I've told many of you this. I went and wrote out hallmarks for my kids for all the events I was going to miss in their life. So some people can say, oh my God, you're really controlling, you like to micromanage, you're like a control freak. And I guess to some degree that might be right. Since this is backwards for you guys, I'm going to say find joy in the journey. Oh, how appropriate for today. So, getting back to managing your life and controlling what goes on. I feel as though it's very hard when you have expectations of something to make sure that your expectations are heard. In my book, I refer to this as store policy, how you want others to treat you. Because the way you set up your rules are what you get, the way you get treated and what you will accept. I've talked about different customers, loyal customers, shoplifters, arsonists, but there is personal responsibility in the way others treat you, and I call that store policy. And making clear what your store policy is, whether you make a PowerPoint video or whether you write instructions down or whether you have an instruction manual, the bottom line is that you've thought about your worth, your value, and what you want. And I think that's important to all of us. And I think sometimes we don't do that, especially women. They just let it go with the flow. Whatever you give me, it's okay. My grandmother used to be one of those people. I mean, maybe they're called martyrs now, but it'd be like, whatever, it's okay. My mom would always serve everybody else before she gave her own dinner, before if she was at a dinner party in case there wasn't enough. But I think what's really important in this day and age is to really think about what your store policy is. How do you want people to treat you? How do you want to be respected? What are you asking other people to give you? Honesty? Do you put up with violence? Do you put up with verbal abuse? What do you put up with? And I think it's important that you think about those things and think about what choice you have in every situation to make it different. That's what your store policy is. The choice to accept behavior or not accept behavior. And I think you always have a choice. Now, every choice comes with consequences. That's very true. But I think it's really important to realize that no matter what the situation is, you have a choice. And the more you think about your preparation and the more you think about what instructions you want to give the other person, however you do it. If you want to make a PowerPoint, if you want to write an instruction manual, it doesn't matter. But the important thing is that you value yourself. You value your opinion. Where the people may say, oh my God, she's controlling. Yes, you're in control of yourself and you have that power. You have the power to choose how people are going to treat you and how you're going to react. You don't have the power to choose how people are going to treat you. You have the power to accept it or not, and get what you need, get your needs met. And I think that's what this is all about. So basically, I think if you're thinking about writing a store policy for your life, remember the key thing in store policy is you have choice. You have a choice to end the relationship, to change the relationship, to get your needs met. And I think it's really important that each one of us thinks about how we want to be treated and set up our store policy so that other people treat us to equal our value and our worth. But remember, you have to value yourself and you always have choice. I hope this was a good talk. Have a great day as I try to get healthy with my new all-natural creamers and not artificial stuff. I'll tell you when it's so good, and I'll speak to you soon. Have a really great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.